February 11th. Today's my mom's birthday. Happy heavenly birthday, moms. Let's go over the market real fast. So we did have pile talk today. Market kind of opened a little lower today. Right for SPY, we kind of undercut the EMA 9, got brought up, finished near the highs. We do have CPI tomorrow, so who knows how much is going to be left on the bone after CPI comes out, right? It's a very binary event. We do get that kind of being like a market reaction. So let's see what happens. The thing that's funny, and I know like there's not really a lot of hot stocks out there right now, but at the same time, I do want to say like, I mean, the market is right near all-time highs. Like we're literally less than 1% from all-time highs, but it doesn't feel like it. That's the crazy thing. We're less than 1% from all-time highs, but it just doesn't feel like it because you just don't see a lot of stocks that are setting up. It's just not the same type of environment that we seen last year, and that's why it's very important to kind of like understand market conditions and understand market environments. I think what's a little difficult here, something I've always been doing, is kind of going back to this December FMOC day, and we kind of see like what's been going on. It just hasn't been much action here. Like if we go to a 4 hour, chart, I mean, what have we done? I mean, is there a trend here? If you actually saw, what have we done? Like we're just going up and down, like we're just range bound, right? We haven't really done anything for the most part. Like that's what you've seen. It's not this like we're used to seeing, right? We're not seeing this. At the same time, we're not seeing this, all right? It's a very different market right now, and I think for the most part, like you gotta wait to figure out what's gonna happen. Or do we break down or do we break out? We'll need some sort of catalyst, but it's just funny to see that we're near all time highs, but it doesn't feel like it. That's very interesting. QQQ. Same thing. Want to say it gapped down right near the EMA 20 or the EMA 9. I mean, for the most part, we didn't touch it. Kind of got brought up. I want to say it got brought up in the pre-market. Cause I want to say in the pre-market we definitely tapped the EMA 20. So let's do this real fast. Pull this up. Let's go look at the EMA 20. Yeah. All right, so the EM is that no, I'm sorry, the EMA 9. So we tapped it in the pre-market, right? And that was kind of like, okay, they got long right from there. Probably using this as their stop, pretty much. I don't know. That was a powerful move, and then we kind of broke down back into yesterday's highs, right? You can kind of see that level there. I'll just do this real fast, right into yesterday's highs. All right, we can kind of see we kind of tapped up into there. Then we pulled back, made a higher low, drifted a little higher to the end of the day. What was some of the best trades today? Because like right now, I just don't have that many swings to talk about. I think we can start off with Apple. Apple did have a catalyst, I would say. Had some news with Alibaba. So let's pull up Apple real fast, and I'll tell you like how I would have probably traded Apple. So looking here at Apple, I think the one thing to think about with Apple was, all right, what do we have here? Well, we got a big move up. Now, this candle here, this 5-minute candle, like seeing this rejection at the EMA 9 from below, is probably a little concerning. But the power, like since this was a big move, right? This was a damn near $3 move at the open. You have to respect the buying that came into the market right as it opened. Now, one of the setups I like to look for is a pullback into the EMA 9, EMA 20. Now, if you would have used the 5-minute at the open trying to take this, and you say, I'm going to take this over here, and, my stop is, this candle's low, you're risking $1. Let me do this back. I did it backwards. This is long, right? So if I buy it right here as we're breaking, I'm using that candle's low as my stop. That's your pullback to the EMA 9 on the 5-minute. And your target is right here. Well, it's only a 1.6, risk to reward. You're risking almost $1 to capture $1.55. And this is why, like, I used the 2 minute earlier in the day. Um, and that's because, like, it just gives you a better opportunity to kind of get in earlier. And the market moves a lot earlier in the morning. So for me, like, I would look here. Now this isn't an A plus setup because yeah, okay, we rejected right here at the EMA 9 on the daily. Right, we pulled back. Right, we're kind of holding here. Does it really trigger anywhere here? Right, this candle doesn't trigger, doesn't break that candle's high. So I'm not really concerned with these. Now we got this pullback to the EMA 20. And now we're breaking over it right here. So now I can get in right here and risk this much, right? So I'm risking even less than using the 5 minute chart. And my target is back up into the highs of the day. Now that gives me a 3.64 risk to reward. All right, I'm risking 55 cents to capture $2. That's a good, a nice move. Now I take some off right into here, and now I'm just trailing this position. Now if trailing this position, it's getting later into the day. You might want to toggle up to a higher time frame, right? You don't want to get wicked out, using a 2 minute. Right now you're in this position. You're still probably trailing up to 9. You're getting out right here at 234. Right when it closes right here below 234, you're out. Right, allowing you to capture another. Bring this over right here. Right, another $2 on that move. Right, and that's how you day trade and scale your position. Right, what did we do after we broke the 20? Right, it just started to trend back down. See that was probably the one of the better day trades of the day. Tesla was probably another one, but it was down so many days in a row. I'm not too sure if I wanted to try it. I did have it here yesterday, and I got it up here. Unfortunately, I should have fucking held it. I think the best opportunity that came on Tesla was probably right here at the EMA 9. Kind of got this little flag formation. Not the cleanest flag, but you can kind of see it, right? And that led to some continuation down. All right, you're managing this position. I guess again, if you were taking this, considering the time of the day, right? It's around 10:40. Again, we're probably looking at a 5 minute by now. Right, if we want to get short, our trigger would be this red candle hold, and we would probably look to get short right here. As we break that candle's low, right? Our stop is right back above here, about $1 or so. Now we're targeting these previous lows, right? Barely, not really worth it. You can take it, but it's a 1.7 risk to reward at that point. So not the cleanest, I would say. It's not an A plus setup, from a day trade perspective. But yeah, that was pretty much it. We can look at the market, I guess. Look out what's out here. Tesla is just. I think I can get rid of these gaps now. I think all these gaps are pretty much filled. This gap is pretty much filled. Last gap is this election gap. You got these election gaps down here, and this continuation from the election gap right here. And I want to say this was like front running the election gap. And the 200 sits right here. So that's probably a good spot to look for Tesla at, right in here. You can kind of see this. It's a daily spot. This probably continues to flatten it out and curl down. But it's probably getting close to a rubber band low. But yeah, we can go look at some charts, I guess. What's Meta doing? Meta probably up another day in a row. Literally, it's been green since the election. It's literally been green every day since the election. Nvidia. Now I talked about this coming into the 50. How vertical it was. I want to see what happens if it gets into the 130, if it wants to really show its hand. But they do have earnings next week, so it could chop around here until earnings. Let's go look at some stocks. Today's gonna be our stocks. See if there's anything out here that's worth taking or keeping on our list. So that's ASTS. I don't really see it's just straight vertical. Bone looks like it's going back higher, but I don't really trade Bone. Are we looking at that? GE Aerospace breaking out. I'll trade that. Still watching this Rocket Lab for a short. I want to see it break the. That 50-day moving average for a short. I'm not interested in taking it long up here. Company that really doesn't make as much money. Man, exploding like that. That's a little. That's one of those. That's a weird one. Archer. No, they just had some bullshit happen with them. Not really feeling these aviation names anymore, honestly. Damn. UAV had a pop and going. Yeah, those all look. They don't look good. Honestly, I'm not really feeling a lot of even the ones that I haven't really made anymore. Like those small caps. Be careful with those. Definitely they're coming into earnings or they've been shoving offerings right into people's faces. Like they've literally been selling into strength. So you gotta be mindful of that. Like you're taking those small cap stocks that haven't they don't have no money, no revenue at all. Southwest Airlines pulling back into the 200, and a trend up. Just had earnings. I guess you want to see if it's gonna hold here, then trigger over 30. Maybe that's your spot. It's not a bad risk, right? Risk to get back up. And we've seen it defend the 50 here. As it starts this uptrend from the summer. Question is it going to defend it again? But not the best. I mean, it's airlines. Do we really want to be sitting here trying to trade airlines and banks? Something that moves 87 cents a day. Is that what you really want to be trading? Keep it going. United Airlines. Okay. I think I tried this somewhere over here. I got smoked on it. It was a Friday, so it was this day here. I think I tried this breakdown. That shit got caught at the 50 and they just brought it right back up. Yeah, I remember that day. I think I lost $150. Quick. Let's see if he wants to lose the 50 again. Wants to get below the 50, 101. I wouldn't mind trying this. The earnings are out the way. I want to say 97 is probably the previous all-time highs. Yeah, this is the previous all-time highs. Let me put that. This doesn't look bad for a short. As you see, I actually do like to look for shorts. I know some people say they don't, but once you start to figure it out and you can get the fuck out when you're wrong. It can be some explosive moves. Definitely when everyone's bailing out, just get that rush. It's like a rush for the exits. Right? It's so part of this. I mean, this is a fucking insane move. I mean, from August of 2024, this stock has literally just went straight up. It's up 177%. One of the things I like to ask myself is what does the company do? Does it make a lot of sense for this to be up so much? Prices, probably so considering the price, but in terms of what has airlines done, let's just take a look. Okay. Okay. All right. Right. They had that collapse during COVID. It looks like they've rebound and new all-time revenue. But what matters is net income. Right. So comparative to net income, right? 2024, 3 billion. Man, it hasn't beaten 2020, 25. I mean, it hasn't beaten, you know, 2015, right? So like net income hasn't gotten better long term. Um, it's very interesting. Net margins. Check out net margins on an annual basis. Net margins are improving, the best since 2014. That's around that same time we had the best revenue. Oh, sorry, back here. Well, this is when they had the best net margins, 2015, right? Down at 20% net margins. I don't know if they were selling planes or what, but right, okay. Best net margins in a few years. Um, yeah, whatever. I don't think United Airlines is should be this much. So that's my fundamental thesis. Now, from a technical perspective, the stock's trending up. So trying to take a stab at a reversal, you take your stab and you don't sit in it if you're wrong. But it being right here, um, right around here, I mean this could snap back a little bit. Definitely considering like where it's at from its moving average. Right, hasn't even touched the 20 yet. 11% above its 20. Let's look here from a Bollinger Band perspective. Not at the top of his Bollinger Band there. Let's go look here on the daily. So what we're looking for is like overextensions. Right, Bollinger Bands are getting a little tight, but nothing really there. RSI sitting around 47. RS rating, right? It's not really relatively strong compared to the market, right? 57 RS rating. Yeah, something to watch. I think that's something to watch. Lose to 50. Yeah. I kind of look at it like this again. If you rate the stock, does it look like it's ready to break out or break down? Right? Does it look like it's ready to continue downward, or it's like okay, it looks like it want to get above the 50 and start to go, maybe touch this gap. Like it looks, that's how I sometimes I look at things. Makes it a little easier. We'll see. I'll keep watch on it. And I really don't share a lot of my shorts with people because shorting is definitely difficult, and you'll be wrong a lot, just like you'll be wrong with like taking long trades. But I think with shorts, some people just like it'll come back down, and no, it'll keep going up. I don't know. I think you gotta be very, very quick to cut your losses with shorts because the market in general goes up. So just be mindful of that. Adobe. I want to say Adobe is porting. I guess in March. I think I was watching this spot. I said if it goes back in 4:30, but that was nothing clean. Take that off. I don't trade auto. I don't trade that. Oh, is that Autodesk though? I think I might gotta keep Autodesk on. I think that was Autodesk. ADSK. Oh yeah, I gotta keep that on. I can't leave that on. This looks like someone to go higher. This is a software name, so let's do this. Let's go to software. Go to my software stocks, cause like that's what's really been performing relatively well. Is like these software names. So like I know Confluence had earnings today and it ripped. I want to say, got we up to like 35, 34 in the aftermarket. One of those software names that kind of already bottomed out. I think I talked about this stock. This is pretty solid stock in terms of like price action. Look at CRM. Got to keep it alert here. Earnings coming up still next week. Like DoorDash had earnings. I want to say it did well. Man, I looked at these stocks. There's just isn't that many good stocks that I've seen out there. Roku, that's just a nasty fade. That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine you're taking this breakout above 85, and that's what I'm saying. It's one of those markets, right? You see this. Okay, it's like a flat bottom breakout. A flat top breakout, right? Testing at the top of this 86. It triggers a take right here. All right, I'm in. My stop is low day, 84. Oh, we got to move. Phase off that entire move. Gaps down. That's ruthless. That is ruthless. Let me see what's out here. Bongo. When do they report? They don't report until March. Take a look at Robinhood. Oh, so look at GitLab. Did I already have their earnings? Earnings is out of the way. Just not really trusting a lot right now. Let's see, what's doing well. Oh, the shop got bought up. Right off the 20. So, let me show you like how I probably could have played that. And it's not going to show it here. It's not showing. I think the reason why it doesn't show exactly is because I gotta do this. But don't wait for time frame to close. Nope, still doesn't show. Come on, man, you gotta get your shit together. Because it's showing it's holding on the daily that we hit it. Very slice right out on the daily. Right here, 1465. 1465. Hold on. What's going on? Low is 1470. 1470. What the fuck? Okay, there it is. Yeah, but it doesn't show right here. It's interesting. Let me see. Is it because... I'm just looking. Snowflake. Reports again in February. It's right here at the top of this range. Once we get earnings out the way, man, we'll figure the fuck out. I think the market is going to probably determine what it's going to do after that. Straight meltdown. Oh yeah, from 28, $10 move down. That's fucking disgusting. Upstart, they had earnings. Still don't know what they do. Think they hit like 83 after hours. CrowdStrike. It's a beauty. Right here. That's the news. That's when the news came out about that. Well, I mean, news was already coming out about the cyber hack or whatever, or how they fucked up everything and they dropped the ball. Shit's up 100% since then, plus more. Again, it's just not that many clean setups, and I keep saying it because it's the fucking truth. Yeah, it's just not really clean setups. Oh man. Let me go check on. I think it was it Shake Shack? I just get bought up off this 200. Nope. Mm. Slid right through the 200. Got earnings coming up next week. I already had this move down. I'm gonna check. We'll check this out. I bought some AMD, but that's wasn't a technical buy. It was more of a just I like the price location to start an investment. This arm doesn't look too bad. Probably should be pulling from there. I had this breakout, then it gapped down, which was fucking ridiculous. All the way from damn near 180. Pull back. Undercutting it right. What am I getting active in this and like using this as my stop? And like what I'm looking at here is that okay, yeah, we broke out of that pattern, popped all the way up to 180, and this is off the announcement of like the whole Stargate AI funding shit that they were talking about, right? And then I want to say like the DeepSeek news came out, all right, and all the semis got crushed, right? Undercut at the EMA 20, right? Then it kind of got back above it. Now it has made a lower high from 180, but it's pulling into a good location to see if this is going to make a higher low on a lower time frame, right? Because we got our low, higher low, higher low, right? Is this going to establish another higher low? I mean, this is even a higher low right here, right? We do something like we come here, dabble around the 20 again, and then push and fire. Very tight stop to target back up to these previous highs. 157, you're targeting 173, possibly 180. Earnings is out the way. It doesn't look too bad. Yeah, arm doesn't look too bad. Gotta keep an eye on arm. Yeah, so arm's on the list. I would say I'll keep an eye on arm. See what Intel's doing. Right, Intel had a pretty big day today. I don't know if someone's getting involved in this, but that was a pretty positive day. 6% today. Interesting. What's cute? No, it was Oracle. Oracle was the other one. Check out Oracle real fast. God damn, this thing be getting smoked. Hey, when they break out, they break out. I think I was looking at it here and I was like, mm, God damn, to move. It's a big spot for this stock. Really like his first time coming into the 200 since this uptrend. Should keep a watch here, see if we get a reaction. And it also, it's funny because they have their earnings already. What was earnings? Beating the beat. 1 million in debt, 300 in cash. Big fucking dinner, doubled their revenue. Making money now. It's trading damn near 5 times his book value. It's not much cash flow. Net margins are pretty good. Pretty much no debt, like I said. This is not looking bad. You kind of got this spot right here. Do or die spot for it, really. Pow, 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 pow. That's right. People don't like to play touches below 50. I don't know. I think you can get a bounce here. I mean, it's the fucking 200. This is the spot, really. I mean, that's those. I mean, back to this. Like, these are one of those situations where you have horizontal support, and then you have confluence with a 200-day moving average. Like, that's what you look for, right? That's the breakout spot as well, right? This is a previous high, right? The stock pulled back, damn near touched the 200, right? Then straight rip from 200 all the way up to 360, right? Now it's pulled back all the way to 2, right? Damn near resetted itself, damn near a reset. And it's coming across right here at horizontal support, and you have moving average confluence. I gotta keep this up. RC rating, right? ATR on the day is damn near 17 bucks. Average to range, yeah. Been moving about 7% a day. Yeah, I mean, that's gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. Let's check out knee. Yeah, another one. I'm more looking for this one. I'm really looking at how this earnings candle reaction, and how they came back in and bought it back up. Kind of like right there. Literally to the T. I mean, this could chop around a little bit more, but I don't know. Or I can see $4 out of it, and you're risking 2 to 1 risk reward in this type of environment. Yeah. Oh, they're 37 minutes, and this is what I'm saying. Like, he just doesn't really shit out here. CEG still pumping. It's one of the best players in this market, in this sector, should I say. Where's that line coming from? Okay, that's that monthly. I don't need this on the hourly or the minute. Alright, not really seeing anything there. We'll look at. Let me go check out this deck again. I wonder if this kept getting smoked. Yep, still getting smoked. Alright, lose the 200. Bar has a deeper pullback. Where's ANF? I know I was looking at the ANF. I had the ones that I had the 215s. I had the 110s. I should have been closer to the money, but they're pretty expensive. And this is right here. And this has fucking legs to go. Like, you gotta think, like, there's no buyers here. This just hasn't built out anything from a price action perspective, like where it can potentially hold that. This is probably going much lower. I think that runs over. Oh. Make the market great again. Come on, Trump. Fuck you been doing? You fucking the market up, boy. Looks like this has earnings tomorrow night. Alright, what's this? Crypto. Alright, we got on crypto real fast. Nothing. Let's check out Coinbase. That's the spot right there. If it loses the 20, lose the 20, make money. This can probably see a deeper pullback. I'm saying, like, what the fuck are we looking at here? The ones we gotta keep on our list is the ones that have earnings. We see if they pull back and give entries. Besides that, yeah, just not much. This thing about the round trip, this whole entire move. Oh, let's go check out Nike. See what Nike did. Alright, let's go look at Carvana. Still ripping. Let me check out Hims. Hims, the dick pill. The spot on this is 25, right around here. Yeah, kind of undercut 25 a couple times, didn't get going. At this point, I don't know. It's a strong stock. Probably goes to 50, honestly. Fucking knows at this point. Check out ANET. think I looked at 5.9. This is the one I was looking at. The low here was 27 and 26.60. So I put in a higher low here. Check out, they got earnings coming up. Let's see what they got. Ugh. I just don't like companies that have more debt than income. I mean, than cash. That income, the fuck are we looking at? They don't make no money. Alright, let's go look at some of these banks real fast. You know, I don't want to fucking sit here. Hey, that's what we're sitting here have to do. We have to trade banks. And that's what's moving. This is pretty strong. So what's JP Morgan doing then? JP Morgan. Yeah, looks good. We look at Morgan Stanley, it's a little cheaper. Yeah, as you say, I'm quiet because yeah, there just isn't much to really go off of. I know I was looking at this BBY. It's probably one of the ones I gotta do this. It's one of the ones that looks better. Let me use a log chart. Alright, it looks like a breakout. It's not fucking buying BBY. Check out Burlington. But yeah, that's that's all, folks. That is pretty much all I got. As you can see, I'm kind of moving this alert down because it can still trigger. Right, if we break that previous candle high, I'll put in a higher low, and it'll be triggering off the EMA 20. I'm actually gonna move it down just a little bit more to that spot. Jesus Christ. Go daddy. Fuck you doing? Everybody gotta pay attention to some of these utility stocks, cause the fucking bills been getting high as shit lately too. They're raking in a shit ton of cash. You can see a lot of them are fucking ripping too. All right, last thing I'm gonna do is let's do this real fast. Do a sector comparison real fast. Let's see what the market is showing us. Let's do year to date. Let this pop up. Let's see what's moving in the markets. And I'll just call it a day after this. Cause I'm just gonna end up trading fucking SPY again. Alright, so this is year to date, and what we see at the top of the market is KRE banks. And we got XLB. XLF financials. Communications look like it's going down lately. XLV. What is XLV? Healthcare. So right now you got this way. XLI. What's an XLI? That's industrials. Utilities. Energy's 5%, communications. XLB really one that stands out. XLB. That's XLI, 5%. XLB. Industrials and materials. Interesting. Fuck is moving this market? Fuck is moving that here? Yeah, that's all for me, folks. XLB, XLI. Yeah, that's all for me. I ain't got nothing else. Peace. God bless.